How you doing, everybody? We already know about what's the name who tried to intimidate me on the 12th of September, excuse me, January this year. R. Kelly has got arrested. So I'm telling people about this more to the subject. It's not just him. Chicago has a lot of issues, because it was founded by a partially black man named Asable, had Black History Month, and the people want to make it a hard looking city because there is sex trafficking, organ trafficking, and human trafficking going on. So that's what's going on at in Chicago, and they say they're trying to charge him with sex trafficking. But it's funny, I laugh. No, I'm not for him. I'm against. I'm glad he got caught. But I'm looking at the Chicago Police Department because they're just as guilty. Their scandals just as guilty as R. Kelly. So it's how for he went for a long time. Well, because he the city is, let's say, what the sister said on the Illinois channel. Illinois channel is on YouTube. A darker skinned sister that said it's the sixth largest city, Chicago, of that sex. So I mean, if you're a big celebrity and you doing it in your city, especially the police, not everybody police, but there's a sector of that doing. Come on, you're gonna get by. What made him get arrested? Because Lifetime put him on blast, and it's not gonna only get the people who are shut up, Amber Alert. Yeah, no offense. It's somebody in our area acting a fool, stealing somebody's stop. Okay, anyway, stealing child. See how that's going on? They got that going on. Yes, it's sex trafficking and then human trafficking and organ trafficking, all that mess. That's why these kids and even elderly people getting kidnapped. For real, y'all. Let's do this research. It's sad, and you got folks, corrupt folks in the government too. Now, as I was saying, so that's why. So what sparked me? I'm telling people about how Britney Spears was 17 years old 20 years ago, and worked for the same company, RCA. I was telling my friends about that as well. RCA, same thing with his name. And this dude, Lou Pearlman, who died in 2016, also worked for with this company as well, with Sony. Um, so it's not just R. Kelly; it's a big picture. And I had to bring Lou Pearlman in because everybody said racist. Now I think I did say it via, but I just shared it with some friends that Young Turks covers from Vanity Fair that Lou Pearlman was a child molester. Well, I see why Aaron Carter is acting a fool. Um, and they said that he slept with a lot of boys or all the boys in his boy band. He also scammed people and he died. He was hiding in Indonesia when he got caught before they locked him up in jail. I'm glad they locked him up in jail. The reason I brought race into this, if y'all ever cover my stories on YouTube, I talk about when I was 19, going on 20, around the time like summer of 99, 20 years ago. And I want to be in a boy band too. I would, what I'm saying, for real. And I like NSYNC music, and so do Backstreet Boys. And I wanted to break the records. I noticed that too, how racist they would show mostly, but they showed the R&B boy bands like 112 and what's the other one? Because they just took Boys to Me out the charts since '95, being in E. They ain't had any hit since then. What's the one that told me Let's Get Married? Jagged Edge. But I'm more a dance type person, so I like some dance and pop. So I was glad the pop music was clean and it was no vulgarity until Britney Spears came. I'm a slave for you, call it like it is. So and Justin Timberlake, said Justified before they switched him and Janet Jackson. So anyway, here in Houston, Super Bowl. So I want to do boy band music too. And I said, well, anyway, I'm gonna bring some color into it. Even though they have minorities, AJ and how we are part Hispanic. Okay, a lot of folks don't know one's part Cuban, one Puerto Rican, so they are mixed. But mostly it's all white dudes from NSYNC and and Basher Boys. And I was like, that's racist. So I never forget that I saw this. They looked so Houston Press back 20 years ago wanting to put some boy band. They looked for boy band. They didn't mention race up until I called the voicemail and it said, we're looking for guys between, I think it said 18, 17 years old to 21 years like that, who are white, Latin, and Italian. So I'm like, well, I don't look white. I'm not. Besides black, I have. At the time, I knew was only French and English, but I did more research. Y'all know, 2016. There's Irish in my mom's side of the family, and she has Spanish Creole in her too. and that's English. Cause I know about the English on my dad's side. So I don't look white. I don't look particularly Hispanic. I'm not Italian type of, you know what I'm saying? So what the heck? Like y'all didn't bitches on the ad. And I did tell Virgin Records off. It was Virgin Records looking for boy bands. And the reason why I brought this up, and I'm actually glad, Happy Black History Month, I'm glad that my black DNA made me close to the motherland, because if I was, and let's say he had an open cast call for every race, this sick bastard, Lou Pearlman, probably do the R. Kelly, the white merger of R. Kelly with me too. You know what I'm saying? I've probably been sexting, you know what I'm saying? I've probably been held against my will too. And never been no docu series on no channel. So the reason I brought this up because, yes, the ad said nothing about race up until you call the phone number and it told you on Virgin Records, is it really looking for white, Latin, or Italian? So I'm glad, I'm like, at this Arquette situation, I'm looking at the Lou Pearlman who worked for, one thing, folks need to look at RCA. They have a lot of scandals. Dr. Luke and Kesha, come on now. It's a big issue. And I do believe that Anissa Katy Perry was also abused by Dr. Luke. I see why she had a lot of issues after I Kissed the Girl came out, okay? So Dr. Luke and Kesha, yes. So, and I'm looking at people who write for these people. But Christos not only worked for Diddy too, you know what I'm saying, work with Diddy and R. Kelly. So a lot of folks don't understand that this industry is sick. I'm kind of glad that I never got in it, but want to do music, But Lou Pearlman had to work with Virgin Records to say that he want only Latin, white, and Italian. And I was 19, 20 years old, and I'm like, 20 years ago, I'm like, what the hell? Why can't I get a deal? I want to do something too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this in a big issue, y'all. It's not just, it's people in the industry that's sick, and they doing a lot of things out there. I'm telling y'all, in the industry and its government, and I'm sorry, I don't believe Illuminati stuff because y'all exaggerate with that Protestantism. You know, I don't believe in Protestantism, but it is deeper than this. So I remember I mentioned about Lou Pearlman. Was he a racist? Because his thing said only white, Italian, and Latin. That means Mexican, Puerto Rican, exotic looking. Now I'm sure they don't want no, no Carlton. Yes, Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Fonso Roberto. He's a Dominican. They didn't want Afro Latino looking brother there, or Miguel who's part black and part Mexican there. You know what I'm saying? They wanted somebody that even in Old Town, the dude from Old Town, the brother Trevor, he's part black with kinky hair and part white. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted more Caucasian looking folks, even they mix with black and native down the family tree in Latin America. As long as they don't look black and not too native, not too Asian. Yes. So it's Lou Pearlman seemed to be very racist, and I'm glad that his racist cast call rejected me because I've probably been a victim too. Okay, that's all I gotta say, y'all. So that's the one I want to know. Bye, y'all. Have a nice day.